Receiving incoming distress call. Source: 7th Legion Battle Barge. Hammer of Terror. Location: geostationary orbit above Tesla Prime. They've come out of nowhere. Sentries reporting multiple units. They're everywhere. All companies assuming defensive posture. We shall hold this world, Primac Progenitor, to your glory and the glory of him on Earth. Battle report as follows.
Hey guys, we're at the Carcosa Club, Williamsburg, Brooklyn, New York today. We're going to be playing a 2,000 point game. I'm here with David. He brought some Imperial Fists. I'm going to be running Thousand Suns as per usual. David actually surprised us and brought these puppies in. The new chapter approved and Vigilus Defiant books. We're currently going through the points to try and figure out what our lists actually cost with the new chapter approved points values. Battlescribe unfortunately didn't update just yet, so we're going to do that and we'll be right back. David brought 2,000 points of Sons of Dorn. What you got, David?
Okay, hi everyone. So we just did the point calculations, and what would have been 2,000 points appears to now be around 1,850 points. So we've added Inquisitor Greyfax. She heard there's going to be some chaos. The Taint will be here, so she was dispatched to look into that. This is a Imperial Fists 6 company. It is a tribute army. This army was built and made for a departed gamer friend of mine. Ed Fry always played Imperial Fists. So what we got going on here is that we've got on our troops, we got a pretty much standard scout squad. We do have one heavy bolter, and then we've got a bolt pistol, shotguns, and then the sergeant. Those are old school metal models actually. Just kind of painted them red to bring them up to, yellow to bring them up to date. Okay, over here we've got intercessor squads, standard intercessors. They're now 89, I'm sorry, they're 85 points each instead of 90. They've got the standard 30-inch range bolt gun. Okay, then we've got aggressors in the elite slot. The aggressors are 111 points. They didn't have any drop. Aggressors are always fun, great to use with stratagems. This army is focused towards plasma incinerators. So we've got over here an assault plasma incinerator squad. Backing up over here, we've got a heavy plasma incinerator squad. You'll see the heavier backpacks on them. These painting jobs are still in the works. And then over here on the other side of the repulsor, we've got a 7-man squad of standard hell blasters. They're going to be riding in this beautiful repulsor that just dropped in points from like 343 to like 289 or something. The repulsor is named after Ed's car. This is the Chevelle. Okay, stepping right over here, you gotta have, keeping the faith, you gotta have a chaplain. So this is a chaplain sitting on top of some nice ruins there. It's a Primaris chaplain. Then we've got 2 lieutenants. And those are armed with the shooty lieutenants. And then we've got a Primaris captain in the Gravis armor. That is actually, that's Ed himself is inside of there. We've got a Primaris Ancient, which is always useful. That lets you get one last shot. He'll be working with the plasma incinerator guy, so in case anybody overheats, he'll be there to make sure it's worthwhile. Then we've got a Primaris Captain. I'm going to be expending 3 command points right off the bat and make him a chapter master, so he's going to have a radius of reroll hits. We'll get into that in a moment. And then we've got an Apothecary, because the gene seeds are very rare and it's very important that they are harvested while the bodies are still warm. So that Apothecary goes in there and takes care of that. And then I'm excited, this dropped 10 points. This is this was a Grey Knights Storm Talon, but it's been converted to an Imperial Fist Storm Talon gunship, and we'll see how that goes. Kitted out with the lasers, las cannons, twin las cannons, and then also the twin assault cannon. By the way, back to the repulsor, the Chevelle, I'm sorry, we've got the las cannons, heavy onslaught Gatling cannon, and then I've loaded it up. It's got 5 frag grenade shots and 1 crack storm grenade. So it's a beast of a machine. And that is it. They will purify the battlefield of the Chaos Taint.
Well, we'll see about that. Who's going to be the Warlord this game?
Warlord will be Ed. He's going to be wearing the armor Indomitus, which will allow me at any one turn to bring the armor value to 2+, and it also buffs the invulnerable save to a 3+. He's got that, and that's the Armor Indomitus. The captain, the captain, he's got the Burning Sword, which is going to be a little bit more damaging. It's strength +2, AP -4. I do believe, or maybe strength +1. I have to look it up. So that's just the relics that have been spread around a little bit.
How many command points are you going to have in this army? I mean, and actually, what detachments do you have?
Okay, that's a great point. Thank you for asking. We have a battalion, and we have a spearhead. So we've got 5
plus
1
3 plus 1. So 9 total?
Plus 9 total.
And actually minus
-1
for her because she's going to be the the auxiliary
detachment. So that brings her down to 8, and then we're taking the 3 points to make him a chapter master for the rerolls. So that takes it down to 5, and then we have an extra relic, which takes it down to 4. So I've got a whooping 4 command points to play with.
And that's David's 2,000 points of Imperial Fists. So this is 2,000 points of Thousand Suns. We've actually ran this list in our previous game. It did pretty well, so we decided to take it for a spin one more time. Battalion detachment, Demon Prince with wings. He's got dual malefic talents. He's going to be our warlord. His warlord trait is going to be the otherworldly prescience for a 3-up invuln save. Airyman on a Discus Inch. 3 troop choices, 10-man unit of cultists, 10-man unit of cultists, both equipped with autoguns, and then a 20-man unit of Zangors with Zangor blades. That's gonna give us 5 command points. We have this is, I want to say, a Vanguard, 3 elite choices, and an HQ choice. So the Exalted Sorcerer on a Disc of Zinch with a plasma pistol. He's also going to have the free relic, which is going to be the Dark Matter Crystal. Scarab Occult Termes, 5-man unit, what you see is what you get. Shaman, Predator, Last Cannon, Twin Last Cannon, Mutilate Vortex Beast, and a Contemptor Dreadnought with 2 Butcher Cannons. So shooting, Dreadnought, no special close combat weapons, and then in a super heavy auxiliary detachment of his own, Magnus, the red Primarch of the 15th Legion. If I did my math right, what did we say? This 2,000 point list is supposedly about 17 points less. I'm not sure. I'm sure people are actually going to correct me when they after they see this video, but it looks like the Mutilate Vortex Beast is actually down to 125 points instead of 150. Plasma Pistol on this guy is, I think, a 5-point upgrade instead of 7. Twin Last Cannons are 40, I want to say, instead of 50 or something along those lines. I forget, but that's about it. So let's take a look at the board. So this is the board that we're going to be using. We have placed objective markers. We rolled off 1 player randomized as per the new chapter approved rules. So we have 5 objective markers on the table. This is number 4. This is number 3. In the center we have number 1, looks like 5,
2,
and 2. Now we also determined the deployment type and deployment zone. So we're playing, I forget the name of it, the shortwave 12-inch deployment Dawn of War?
Dawn of War.
Okay, so this is going to be the deployment zone for the Suns. Imperial Fists are going to be deploying over there. We're going to be playing the Eternal War mission number 1 in the chapter approved book. Vital Intelligence is the name of the mission. Essentially, we're going to be rolling a d6, or whoever starts the first turn is going to roll a d6. The number corresponding with the objective marker is going to be the active objective marker. Active one is 2, non-active is 1. On a roll of a 6, everything's active, otherwise, whatever the result of the dice roll is. And then we have Slay the Warlord, we have First Strike, which is, I guess, First Blood.
Yeah.
And we have Line Breaker at the end of the game. Another big change in chapter approved is during deployment, you deploy your whole army. In this particular scenario, you're going to be deploying your first, right?
Yes.
So you're going to be deploying your whole army, followed by 1,000 Suns, deploying every unit that they have.
And then I can choose to go first or not.
True. So we're gonna deploy, and we'll be right back. Because it's the holiday season, this is probably gonna be our last battle report this year. I'm not sure we're gonna be able to squeeze another one in before January. We're gonna organize one last giveaway of 2018. We have some Horus Heresy novels that we're gonna be giving away to one of our lucky subscribers. We're gonna pick a person at random, and we're gonna announce the name of the giveaway winner on the 9th day after the release of this video. The only prerequisite to participate is for you to be the subscriber to the YouTube channel. So hit the subscribe button down below, and best of luck. So we finished deploying. This is what the deployment for the Imperial Fists looks like. Every single thing is on the field of battle. There's some, what are these guys? Intercessors over here, these plasma dudes over here, plasma, this crazy thing here, this dude over here, some scouts up at the front. This looks,
it's a standard Imperial Fist deployment. Lay down a base of fire. I would like to note though, the strategy I wanted to employ was putting 7 Hellblasters, the Primaris Ancient, the Captain, all inside of the, and 1 Lieutenant, all inside the repulsor. However, Lieutenants have to be deployed at the same time, so they could jump in, guys could jump in, but putting them forward, but look, I'm going up against 1,000 Suns. I let them come to me. I don't have to go to them. So,
true.
They're deployed outside, so I kind of ruined this is basically a gunship now.
This is how we counter-deployed. We got Magnus over here, we got Ahriman and a Demon Prince in these ruins with 10 cultists.
Is Magnus hiding from Inquisitor Greyfax?
I don't know about Inquisitor,
but
this guy is watching her back. That thing is kind of scary, and these plasmas everywhere are kind of scary. I know you're going to go first, so that's a lot of shooting coming my way immediately. We got these people hiding here, the Mutolith right there. We got these people deployed like so. And that's gonna be our deployment.
And we were playing ITC, first floor ruins are obscuring.
So a big change apparently is that we don't randomly, with a +1 or -1, decide who gets to go first. Instead, David, that finished deploying first, actually gets to make a determined decision whether he wants to go first or not. And if he decides he wants to go first, he automatically goes first. I can probably try and seize the initiative, but this is a big change in my mind. So, David, what's the verdict? You wanna slam some fists, or?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to go first.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. If that's the case, we are gonna mumble a quick prayer to Zinch, and let's see if we can get a 6. No, we can't.
Close.
So, it's going to be Imperial Fists, battle round 1. Because it's your turn, right? You roll a d6 to see which of the objective markers is going to be the active one, and we get a 1. So objective marker 1 is
right
this dude right there. That's going to be worth 2 victory points. Best of luck, David.
Good luck.
Let's see what happens.
We're going to put him in hover mode. We're not going to be moving. So he's in hover mode. He's going to have to move. Okay, so in hover mode, he can move up to 20 inches. So he's going to. Okay, they're all going right down. Those are assault Hellblasters.
They're just shuffling around a little bit.
Yeah, they're just getting the feel of things.
So the 2 characters moved up. 3 characters moved up.
Yeah.
That thing has a fly keyword?
Yes, it does.
Cool.
The aggressors are shifting into cover.
Gray Fax advancing.
Oops, I used my 6. Okay, so she moves 10 inches. She needs to go 10 inches. I'm just going to go around there.
Yeah, that's what I'd say.
Okay. We're with them a little bit. Okay, that is the movement phase for me.
Fax is right here. She knows dominate, can manifest 1, and can attempt to deny 2. Okay, so what's the range of dominate?
18 inches.
Okay, I don't think there's any enemy models within 18. Smite is also 18 for you, so I don't think you're going to have a very successful psychic phase this time around.
No, I shall not.
Okay, but we're going to move on to what you're good at.
Yeah, let's do some shooting.
Okay.
Okay, so start off with Storm Talon. I can add 1 to hit rolls for this model with targeting enemy in the shooting phase that cannot fly. So I'm going to put the assault cannons on the Zangors, and I'm going to put the last cannons on the Predator.
It has last cannons? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Okay, so let's start off with assault cannons are heavy 12s, yeah.
Does
So
that
we have
mean
minus-
-1 to hit?
-1 to hit because it's a heavy. For some odd reason, they didn't make this. So the strafing run is going to negate that.
So 12 shots going into Zangors, looking for 3s to hit.
All right, so we got 10 hits, and it is strength 6.
Toughness is 4, so 3s to wound.
3s to wound. And we got 5 wounds, -1.
We're looking for a 5-up invuln save, and it looks like we save 1, but 4 of them are going to be removed from play, and we're going to remove 4 of them. Okay, last cannon's next.
Rock their world with the last cannons. 1 hit. And a wound.
1 wound, that's -3. I'm going to take a 6-up armor save, and let's see what happens. I get a 4, so that goes through. So D6 points of damage is going to be 5 points of damage on the Predator.
All right.
6 wounds remaining on this guy.
The intercessors open up on this guy with their bolt rifles. They got 5 shots. And they're re-rolling 1s because of the chapter, the captain. Okay, re-roll 1s. Boom. Much better. Okay, so 4 shots, strength 4. What's his toughness?
7.
Looking for 5s. 2 wounds.
AP. So -1 on the Mutilith Vortex Beast is going to be a 5-up armor save or a 5-up invuln save. 2 of them. We failed 2. He is going to take 2 wounds.
Let's see if we can eliminate him.
12 wounds remaining.
Okay, so we've got the Hellblasters. That's 7 of them. They have the Plasma Incinerator, the standard 30-inch Assault 2, or excuse me, Rapid 2 variant. So they are they're going to unload on this dude.
So 7 shots, supercharging, going into the Mutilith Vortex Beast. Okay.
And they're going to be re-rolling everything because of this guy. All hits. Because of this chap here, the lieutenant, they're going to be re-rolling 1s on the wounds.
Let's do it.
All right, let's see what we got.
So 3s, re-rolling everything.
Beautiful. Okay, so everything hits. It is strength 8. Your toughness is
7. So 3s to wounds. Re-rolling
1s. Cocked. Okay, so
5
we've
of them.
got 5 went through.
Okay, so minus Bazillion to AP. We're not gonna care about that. He's got a 5-up invuln save. 5 of them, looking for 5s. We save 1, but 4 of them go through. These are going to do
8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. Is gonna reduce him down to 4 wounds remaining. He's pissed now.
I think so.
Yeah.
Let's open up with the heavy bolter of the scouts and a bolt.
These guys are shooting into the beast. Okay,
Yes.
go for it.
A bolt gun. Is he within 12 inches of the bolt gun? I don't think so. That's It's the bolt gun. No, so it can't rapid fire. Okay, so we got the bolt gun. Shotguns can't reach. Bolt gun's 1 shot. That's small die. Heavy bolter's 3 shots. He moves, so he's hitting on 4s.
That's a good roll.
It's a good roll, yep. So this is strength 5.
You're looking for 5s. You get 1.
No, I didn't. That was to hit. Hold on.
Oh, to hit. I'm
this
sorry.
one doesn't. Nothing wounds.
No wounds. Okay.
Okay. Okay. The heavy plasma guys that are in the building are going to shoot him. 1 can see him. 2, 3,
4.
Can this guy see him?
4. Yeah.
Okay. 4 open up on him. They're going to supercharge. So we're re-rolling 1s and 2s because of him.
Because of this dude.
Because of this dude. So we're going to re-roll this one. Boom. Uh-oh, one's going to die.
1 dies.
So this is strength 9.
Toughness 7, so 3's the wound.
Just come on.
And then re-rolling
1s.
Re-rolling 1s. Okay?
Okay, so 3 wounds.
3 wounds, a lot of AP. So 5 up invuln saves. Let's see what you got. And no, we don't get any. How much damage is it
2
going to
damage
do?
each, so it's
2 damage each is going to be enough to reduce to 0 wounds. And let's see if it explodes on a roll of a 6. Oh my god! I'm going to spend the command points and I'm going to re-roll this. Okay, so he's just removed from play. So that's the first casualty and first strike.
Let's let the repulsor shoot, and that'll put the Gatling cannons have a 30-inch range. He'll put everything on heavy onslaught Gatling cannon and Gatling cannon on this squad.
Okay.
And he'll put las cannons on Maggie May.
Okay, if you ask him.
40 points now, no longer 50 points.
Bring it.
Okay, so we'll start off. Heavy onslaught Gatling cannon is 12.
It ignores the penalty for firing heavy weapons and moving. Okay.
And then there's 6 of the small ones, so I'll just roll it all at once to make it. Hitting on 3s. Re-rolling. Okay, everything is strength 5.
Toughness 3, so 3's the wound.
Re-rolling 1s.
Because of the lieutenant, okay.
Okay, that's nice. That's so we got 5 and 5. So we got 12 wounds.
AP on this?
AP is good question. AP is -1.
They're in cover, so they would benefit from a cover save. However, these are Imperial Fists. They have a 6-up armor save. I'm going to just remove the whole unit. So, Prosperian Spire Guard, 13th Regiment, died.
Okay.
Not so gloriously. And then Magnus.
Magnus, let's fire those las cannons now. So 3s. Damn it! Reroll. Rerolls.
Rerolls. 1.
1, only 1. 1. Okay, and that's las cannon.
That's a wound, and we are going to be looking for a 4-up invuln save on Magnus. Let's see what we can do. Oh! We're gonna burn a command point, and we're gonna go down to 7. And
did you already use a command point in a reroll?
In the shooting phase, I did, right?
You did?
For the mutilate vortex.
Something on the mutilator, yeah. Because you got that coin in there.
I did. Go for it.
Okay.
D6 damage.
5, we'll take it.
5. So Magnus is gonna go down to 13 wounds remaining.
You see that the cap is a weakness on cast ones. They're that touch. 1 bolter shot into the cultists.
Into the cultists?
Yes, that's a hit. Oh, that's a wound.
-1. They can't benefit from cover, so 1 guy is gonna go away.
Crafted stalker rifle, and he's going to shoot at those guys in the building.
What's the range of the weapon?
The weapon is 24 inches.
You may want to check that.
Yeah. Okay. You can reach. Interesting. 1 guy. They're gonna fire that assault incinerator at regular, and actually he's got up to 2 guys can do it. Okay, so that's 4 shots. You're
Rolling the
re-rolling.
two because of this guy?
Because of
he's
him.
in range.
That squad, he's in range of that squad.
Okay.
So the 2 gets re-rolled. Beautiful. 4 hits. Strength 6.
3, so 2s.
So 3.
There's no need to
minus
reroll.
4.
That's on the cultist. So 3 more guys are going to be removed from play. Mike, Bob, and Sal. I owe you some morale tests. I lost 5 Zangors, and I am actually going to be invoking Insane Bravery stratagem. I'm going to spend some command points to have them automatically pass the morale test. So Insane Bravery is going to cost us 2 command points. Over here, we lost a whole unit. Over here, we lost 4 guys. Let's see if they can make their morale test. 4 plus 2 is a 6. I believe that's enough to keep them alive. So that's the morale test. And we skip directly into the morale phase because you're not declaring any charges, obviously. You did lose 1 guy over here, but their leadership is an 8 or 9, and they can re-roll it, they can't fail it, so they are good. Okay. Do you hold any objective markers?
Yes.
You hold this one for 2 victory points. You hold this one for 1 victory point, so that's 3. You hold this one, that's 4. And that's gonna be it. No victory points for 1,000 Suns, but that's about to change, David. Okay? So we're gonna move on to Battleground 1 for 1,000 Suns. So in the movement phase, this dude will move his I think it's 9 inches. He's just gonna end up here around this wall within 3 of this objective. Shuffle these guys around just a little bit to make room for the Predator to move. The Predator is gonna come out of here. He needs to lose 1 more wound before he gets into the second tier, so he can actually push a little bit more forward. So that's gonna be it for him. The Exalted Sorcerer on Disco Zench will move 12 and end his move like so. This guy is going to be moving his 12 inches, ending his move like so. Magnus is still in the highest tier. He's going to move his 16-inch move, ending his move like so. This guy moving 12. Ending his move.
I'm a very friendly tournament level player.
Like so.
I don't win tournaments.
This guy will move his 12 inches and he's gonna join his
their best armies.
Friend, the Demon Prince.
Well-made, good-looking armies, yeah. Just
These are not just like, I mean...
Like so.
Yeah, I mean...
This is the end of the movement phase. At the end of the movement phase, he's equipped with a relic, Dark Matter Crystal, which is a once per battle ability. He's going to use it right now. At the end of the movement phase, he's going to nominate an infantry unit within 12 and relocate it on the field of battle anywhere, as long as they are more than 9 inches away from enemy models. He's going to do that with the Zangors, and let's see where they show up. They are going to show up right here, and they're going to wash their backs. Zangors finishing their move like so. Psychic phase. In the psychic phase, this guy is going to attempt to manifest Gaze of Fate. That's Greyfax.
Which one?
The Demon Prince of Zench.
What's Gaze of Fate?
Gaze of Fate is going to give us a free reroll later on in the turn.
And what else will you be? How many other psychic?
Oh, a lot. He knows Smite, and he knows Diabolic Strength in addition to Smite.
I'm going to let that go off, if you can make it go off. I'm not going to try to deny that one.
Gaze of Fate in this dude is going to be a 7, which is successfully manifested. Would you like to try and deny this?
And this is the Gaze of Fate?
Yep,
So
this is going to be free reroll later on in turn.
And just in this turn?
Just in this turn.
I'm gonna let it go through.
Okay, so he's gonna have Gaze of Fate. Next thing that we're gonna attempt to do is he's gonna attempt to manifest Diabolic Strength on himself. Let's see if we can make that go off. We get an 11.
And what does that do again?
That's going to +2 to its strength and +1 to its attack characteristic.
I'm gonna try to deny that one.
Okay.
You don't have warp time on anybody, do you?
I do.
I'm gonna let it go through. I wanna let it happen.
Okay, so he has +2 to his strength and +1 to his attack characteristic. This guy is gonna go next. He is going to attempt to manifest Prescience. Prescience is Warp Charge 7, and he rolls a 6. We are going to burn one of our command points and re-roll one of these dice. And a temporal manipulation. And he's gonna try and restore wounds on this dude, and we get it with a 9. So denies, no denies.
I can't reach.
Okay, so D3 wounds is going to be a single wound on this guy, so he's gonna go up to 7 wounds remaining. 7 wounds remaining on the Predator. Moving on to Ahriman, warp time. Let's see if that goes off. It does not. We roll a 4. We are going to burn Gaze of Fate, this psychic part he manifested, and we are going to try and convert this and make this go off. Let's see what happens. We get a 8. We improve it by 1. That's a 9.
Okay, we're gonna go try to deny that.
Go for it. She gets +1, so you really need to.
So 2d6, add 1, and this is for warp time, right?
Yep, you need to roll an 8.
Boom!
That's
Denied.
denied. Ahriman is going to attempt to manifest his second psychic power. That's going to be Weaver of Fates. He is going to attempt to manifest that. Let's see what happens. That goes off.
And who did this one?
Ahriman.
And what is this?
He's
do?
going to give one model +1 to their invuln saves, or 1 unit +1 to their invuln saves. This is, by the way, at 11. He improves it by 1. This is a 12.
Yeah, it's hard to die. Okay, I'll let that go through.
Okay, we're gonna put the 3-up invuln on Magnus. They actually improve it by 6, so it's going to be 24 inches. Ahriman knows Death Hex, which there's really nobody in range for within 18, and he knows Smite. The close visible for Smite is this group over here. I'm gonna elect not to manifest it, because if I do, that's gonna make my charge substantially more difficult. So that's it. One last Psyker remaining on the field of battle is Magnus, but I am playing this game like a champ, and Magnus is about 1/4 of an inch short of 24 inches of this group over here. These guys are hidden, so we can't really do anything with them. We're stuck in the middle of nowhere, holding our, Moving on into the shooting phase, we're gonna open up with this dude. He's gonna shoot all of its weapons into your tank. He is, actually, do we wanna go with the tank? 2 butcher cannons going into the tank. Butcher cannons are a heavy weapon. He hits on 2s, but because he moved, he's gonna be hitting on 3s. We did not manage to manifest Prescience and put it on him, so he's looking for 3s. He's gonna be re-rolling 1s because of his friend here. So let's see what we can do. It looks like they all hit. Strength 8, toughness 8, right?
Strength 8, toughness 8.
So forced wounds. And we miss 4, we miss 5, so 3 of them do go through. That's going to be -1 and 2 points of damage each.
-1s, okay, I can live with that.
Fuck. It's too late now. I forgot that he, in the psychic phase, could have done something as well.
Okay, 3 at -1, so he's got 3, so we're looking for 4s.
Yep. 2
Fail
points
1,
of damage.
so he's down to 14.
This guy is gonna go next. He's gonna fire all of its weapons into the tank. He has 2 last cannons and a twin last cannon. Ballistic skill is still a 3. He moved, so it's a 4. He's gonna be re-rolling 1s because of him. Looking for 4s, re-rolling 1s. 3 hits, looking for 3s to wounds. And I am going to burn one of my command points, and I'm gonna re-roll one of these. Just 1. And that's going to be -3 and d6 damage.
Yes!
We're gonna move on directly into the charge phase, I guess. And we're gonna charge with the Zangors. The Zangors will be declaring a charge against your scouts and your
really?
These guys.
It's a far order. We will fire. Yeah, we're going to fire Overwatch. You're 9 inches away. These are the Assault Plasma Incinerators, Assault 2. Okay, so that's going to be 10 shots from them. Hitting on 6s. Re-rolling. 3 hits. 3 hits from the Plasma Incinerators. Those are Strength 6, AP minus 4.
3 to 1.
3. How many wounds do those guys have? They have
Single
one, right?
1 each.
Okay, so 3 to 1. Okay. 3 wounds.
3 wounds. We're looking for 3 5-up invuln saves on the Zangors. And we save 1, but 2 of them are going to be removed from play. Let's say that we are going to remove these 2 dudes. But the scouts are going to fire next.
2 shotguns. That's 4 total in shotguns. And then we got.
Who has the shotgun? Because I don't know.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. Okay, so that's not 12-inch. Well.
You can measure it out.
Yeah.
They're 9 inches away from the closest guy.
No. Heavy bolter. Yes. Bolt pistol is 6 inches. So that's no. And then the bolt gun. Okay. All right. So bolt gun first. First guy in the red cloak. That old guy. Rapid fire. So he gets 2 shots. Well, that's a hit. Nice. No re-rolls on that. No. Okay, so that's strength 4. That's a wound.
That's a wound.
Sure,
Again,
is 4,
we're
right?
looking for a 5-up invuln save. We saved it.
Okay, and then the bolt pistol is 12 inches. Okay, so that goes. He misses. And the heavy bolter. 1 hit. That's a wound. Strength 5.
Okay, 5-up invuln save. Nothing, so 1 additional guy is going to be removed from play. Let's say that guy is going to be this guy. Okay, but they live and they are going to attempt to make their charge distance. They are equipped with a break horn, which is going to give them a +1 to their charge rolls as well as to their advance rolls. Let's see what happens. Oh, we get a 5, we need a 6. I'm going to burn 1 additional command point. This is a new phase. Let's see what happens. I don't know if I should continue playing this game. That's a failed charge. We're going to move on, and we are going to be declaring a charge with the Demon Prince. The Demon Prince is going to be declaring a charge against... Oh my god. Let's do the scouts and them.
Can they do the Overwatch again?
They can.
Yeah.
There's nobody within an inch of them, so go for
All right,
it.
so that's the Demon Prince. We're going to supercharge.
These guys firing Overwatch?
Yeah, these are
Okay,
the plasma.
go
Yeah,
for it.
plasma guys. Re-rolling everything,
Go for it.
which is scary because now the 1s can happen. Ooh, oh,
4 guys. And
Oh!
It's an Overwatch.
and no one gets an Overwatch,
Nope.
but I get to remove 4 guys. Oh, it's over here. Oh, that whole squad. That's awful. It's the sergeant.
Okay, and then the scouts are gonna go next. Strength is 5, toughness is 6, so 1 of them goes through. This is going to be a 3-up invuln save.
I won't.
He's gonna go down to 7 wounds remaining. But he...
Bolt guns and pistol.
More Overwatch.
Nothing.
Anything else?
That's it.
That's it. He is going to make a charge distance of 7. That may be enough to get him.
Well, it's 9 inches.
No, he did not arrive from Deep Strike.
Oh, okay.
He is, I want to say within, he's got to end his charge within an inch of your dudes.
That's 7.
There you go. So he is just going to do this. Ariman is going to attempt to join this combat. He gets a 7. He's got to go around them. It looks like it's not going to cut it. So we're going to call that a failed charge. We are going to charge with this dude that we forgot to use in the psychic phase. And he's going to charge the same
4 inches.
unit. Is it? So that's a 7-inch charge. We are going to...
3 down, 4, yeah.
Well, yeah. So that's going to be it as far as that goes. He's further away than 12. I'm telling you, we are playing this game all sorts of wrong. People on YouTube are going to rip me apart, but...
Well, you did warp time.
I tried warp timing him instead of him because I wanted to move this guy right here so he can go into the tank, but your Greyfax got in the way. So that's it. So we're gonna
go to the charge.
So we're activating the Demon Prince 2, 4, 6, 8 attacks with the Demon Prince. That's going to be hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s. 6 is triggered Death to the False Emperor. That's 8 hits. That's going to be strength 9 at the moment versus their toughness on the scouts is
4.
Okay, so 2s to wound. And I roll 4 1s. Okay, cool. So that's going to be 4 of them, -2, and 2 points of damage each.
4 of them at -2. So they're saves. So these are 6s, because their saves are 4s.
Go for it.
What saves?
3 guys removed from play. Okay, cool. So we're gonna go with the next activating unit, unless you wanna spend command points and break their sequence.
I do not.
Okay, so we're gonna move on to the Shaman. Shaman has 3 attacks. He's swinging into the unit right in front of him, looking for 2s. Hits, strength 6, toughness is 4, so 3s to wounds. 3 wounds, -1, and D3 damage each.
3 wounds at -1.
3 wounds at -1.
Okay, so these are 5s.
Go for it.
Come on, live. They're all dead.
We don't need to roll the D3 damage. That's just the unit removed from play.
Scouts.
We are going to consolidate towards closest enemy model, which is this dude, 3 inches. Let's call this 3 inches. That's gonna be it. That's everything that we can do in this player turn. And this was an awful player turn, I gotta say.
And he's a character, right?
He is a character, and we're about to get our asses kicked.
So point-wise,
Point-wise, I have 1 over here, I have 2 over here, and I have 4 because of this guy. So the score at the moment is 5 to 4. And we are going to move on into Battle Round 2. But before we do so, I owe you a morale test for the Zangors. I lost 3 Zangors. 3 plus 3 is a 6. They passed their leadership test. So they are okay. And we're gonna move on into Battle Round 2 for Imperial Fists and possibly the death of the 15th Legion.
I have to roll my morale before you move into that.
Yes.
So he's got leadership 10, 6 inches of Greyfax.
Okay.
So 4, he lost 4 guys, 8, he's fine.
Cool. You wanna roll for which objective marker is gonna be active this time?
Yes.
5. 5 is going to be right here.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Alrighty. Alright, so this gets a pivot and then it's going supersonic. It's going to punch it. Going into attack position. It is rotating itself. And it is going. 6 inches. Alright, these guys are staying there. Stay 1 inch away. Greyfax is getting into cover. He's really pissed. him up. Yep, he's going up. He's going over here. This lieutenant is moving up. This captain is moving here to give the buffing of the. So he's here, yeah, buffing. Sorry. Here. Okay, so that's 6. Okay, he's there. Okay. Great
Psychic
thanks.
Fizz, Great Thanks.
He's going to try to do that dominate thing.
Okay.
It has a warp charge of 7.
Well, let's see if you manifest first.
Right. Manifested, select an enemy character within 18 inches of the psyker. Okay, so it can be any of them. You can force the model to immediately shoot a single weapon or make a single close combat attack at an enemy unit of your choice as if it were your army.
Go for it.
Okay, so who's got a shoot? He is a shooting. Aragon is a shooting attack. And what kind of shooting attack is it?
Just a single infernal bolt pistol.
Oh, that's it? So no one has anything good shooting-wise? No. Or attack at close combat. You can attack close combat, the Zangors.
I'm within an inch, yes.
Yeah, okay. All right, so we're going to try to do that. So warp charge of 7. 7.
7 goes off. Do me a favor, see if Magnus is within 24 inches over.
No, not even
No.
close.
So we're going to attempt to deny this with Ahriman. Ahriman has +1 to his deny rolls. Let's see what we can do. We get a 10, we improve it by 1 for an 11, denied.
Denied, okay.
Fine.
Fine. Let's go to the shooting phase.
That's the scary part. Let's see
To
who's
shoot.
going to go first.
Bolt gun or bolter rifles into the contemptor. So that is 5 shots. And 4 hits. I need 5 to wound, I believe?
Yep.
To shrink, yep. And 2 wounds.
2 wounds, AP.
-1.
-1 is going to be for armor save. You said 3 of them?
2 of them.
2 of them. Okay, even better. 2. We failed 1, so he is going to take 1 point of damage. 9 wounds remaining on the Contemptor Dreadnought. Okay?
Okay, we'll go to the Storm Talon next. We're going to put las cannons on the Predator, and we're going to put assault cannons on the Zangors again.
Go for it.
Okay, so I'm hitting on 3s with the las cannons because it's +1 for the ground target.
Okay.
But then they're heavy, so I have a 3 ballistic skill.
Goes on to
be a
2, but
then
goes back up to 3. Got it. Okay.
Okay, so. And both miss.
Okay.
They whiff. I'm going to expend a command point.
Okay.
Takes me down to 4. And I'm going to re-roll 1 more. 6,
hit.
that's a hit.
And then 3's the wound. That's a wound on this dude. He is looking for a 6-up armor save, which he fails. Deep 3 points of damage. I'm sorry,
5.
6 points of damage.
5.
5 is going to take him down to 2 wounds remaining.
Okay, these are the assault cannons. So they're hitting on 3s.
Going in here?
Yep.
Okay, go for it.
Because it's heavy, and it's +1.
That's a
Or
4.
-1, and then the +1 for the straight ground target. Okay, he is re-rolling 1s because of the
Because of
this guy.
this guy. Okay?
Okay. All right, so hitting on 3s, everything hit.
Okay.
All right, strength 6.
Toughness 4, so 3's the wound.
The wound, re-rolling. No, just no re-rolling. So, 4, 7, 8 wounds.
8 wounds on the Zangors.
Minus.
8 5-up in-round saves. On Zangors, we save 2, but 6 of them are gonna bite the dust, and those 6 are gonna be 2, 5, 6.
The heavy plasma cannons will supercharge, and they will target Maggie. All right, so that's 5 shots, 36-inch range. They're clearly in range. Sorry, 4 shots. And I'm re-rolling because of him. Okay, so 3 hit. These are the heavy guys. These are and supercharged, so they are the heavies. They are strength 9.
Toughness is a 7, so 3 to wound.
3 to wound. Okay,
2 wounds on Magnus. Magnus has a 3-up invuln at the moment because of Weaver of Fates, and we saved them both.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna plug 4 into him. So he's got that's assault plasma. We'll go supercharge that.
Okay.
It's he's got it's assault 2. 2 pairs of hits.
Okay.
Okay, and it's strength 7.
Toughness 2. Toughness 4, so 3 to wound.
So 1 wound.
1 wound.
Minus
He
4.
is looking for a 5-up invuln save. The shaman is, and he takes it. How much damage?
2 damage.
So he's gonna go down to 2 wounds remaining.
She screams out heretic and fires her master-crafted condemner bolt gun. Rapid fire 1, hitting on 3s.
She's targeting who?
Targeting this guy.
This dude? Okay,
Yeah.
go for it.
She hits. And strength 4.
Toughness 4.
It wounds. AP is -1. And it does 3 damage.
5-up invuln save, which he fails, so he is going to be removed from playing.
She sends him back to this guy.
So the repulsor is going to go next.
The repulsor is going to do this. It's going to shoot its las cannons at him.
Okay.
Okay, it's going to shoot its heavy onslaught Gatling cannon on him. It's going to put his heavy onslaught Gatling cannon on the Zangors.
Okay.
It's going to put its regular onslaught Gatling cannon on him. It's going to put his frag and his crack storm all on him.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So let's see what we got here. That's okay. Oh, it's Iron Hail Heavy Stubber. We are going to put on him as well. Okay. So we'll start with the and the crack storm. It's going to put the crack storm on him. All right, so we'll start with the las cannons. How's that sound?
Going into the Predator?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Okay, so las cannons in. 2 hits. Rerolling because of the ones because of the lieutenant. 2 wounds.
2 wounds. We are looking for 6 ups. We save 1. 1 goes through.
6.
That's going to reduce him to 0 wounds. He does not explode. He is just going to be removed from play.
We're firing frag now.
Okay.
Okay, so that is 6, 8, 9, 10, 12 shots. Oh, sorry, 13 shots. Hitting on 3s. Re-rolling because of the... Okay, so everything hits. Strength 4, your toughness is...
6.
So 5s to wound. Re-rolling 1s. Not bad. These are no APs. This is 8 wounds.
8 wounds on him. 3-up invuln save. It looks like we fail 4 of them, so we're gonna go down to 3 wounds remaining.
Okay, let's do crack storm. There's 2 crack storm. Assault 1s. 2 of them hitting on 3s. That's a pair of hits. Crack storms are strength 6. Your toughness is 7 or 6?
6.
6. Okay, so wounding on 4s. Rerolling that 1. No wounds. Okay, now we're doing the not the heavy one, but the regular onslaught Gatling cannon, which was 6 shots. Okay, so we got 4 hits. Strength 5. So any
This is going
5s.
into him, right? So
Yeah.
5, so no wounds.
Misses. Okay.
You reroll wound rolls at 1, right?
Oh yeah. Sorry, that doesn't matter. Okay, the Iron Hail Heavy Stubber. That's all hits. And this one is only strength 4.
1?
So 1 and -1.
3-up invuln save. He's gonna go down to 2 wounds remaining.
Okay, well that's it for the repulsor shooting at him.
Well, you had some shots
You got
going into the Zangors, right?
12 shots into the Zangors.
Okay.
Shots. These are strength 5, so wounding on 3s. Okay, so that's 9 wounds at -1.
9 5-up invuln saves on the Zangors. We save. Actually, this was not a 5. We take 2 casualties, which is completely surprising.
Wow.
So 1 and 2.
The aggressors did not move, so they get doubles their attacks. So each one gets 12 shots plus D6 shots.
So how many guys are there?
There's 3 guys. Okay, one of them is going to put his shots onto the demon, and the other 2 are going to put his shots onto the Zangors.
Okay.
Okay, so for the one on the demon, this is the 12 shots, and this is an additional D6, so it's only 1. And everything's hitting on 3s, and we're re-rolling. Okay, so this is, we got 10, 11 shots, 11, and those are strength 4.
Toughness is 6, so 5 to 1.
3 wounds.
Okay. On the Demon Prince.
Yep, and there's, yeah, on the wounds.
Okay, looking for a 3-up invuln save. We save them all.
Save them all, okay. The other group.
2 guys going into the Zangors, you said?
Yeah, they're going to do the Zangors.
Okay.
So here's the first one. 6. So 18 shots on the first one. Okay, strength 4, toughness 4, so looking for 4s, re-rolling once. Looking for 4s. Okay, so that's 5, 10, 11 more shots. No AP.
11 wounds on the Zangors, right?
Yes.
So 11 dice, looking for 5-ups. And we fail 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 2, 4, 5 guys here. That's the unit removed from play.
Actually, these guys will fire. They get 5 shots. They'll put them onto the demon fence.
Okay.
Okay. So these guys shoot there. Hit 3 times. And no, nothing. Okay. The chaplain, revolver bolt pistol with a range of 16 inches. I do believe that puts him clearly into range. Yep. Strength 5, pistol 1. Hitting on a weapon skill is both skills 3. Hitting on 3. Re-rolling. Gets up. He misses. Please, schmuck. Okay. The lieutenants with their master-crafted bolt rifles are assault 2. So this lieutenant, and so this lieutenant will shoot first. It's pair hits. Straight, so it needs 5s. Nothing. This lieutenant will shoot at, this one here will shoot at him.
Okay.
And re-rolling. No, he's out of range of either one. Oh, it's only 1 hits, and that wounds.
Okay, we're looking for a 3-up invuln on the Demon Prince. He saves it.
Okay. The Primaris Ancient.
Primaris Ancient is the guy with the banner, right?
Banner, yeah, can you see him? Yeah, you can see him.
This dude, yeah, he can see him.
Okay, he's got sorry, he's an elite. Should be 2 shot. Rapid fire 1. Okay, so he's not within 15 inches. No. He misses. Okay, he rolls once, but that's it. All right, so they all shot. Just the plasma guys haven't shot. So plasma guys, we're gonna put.
That's these dudes over here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So these two guys go into the contemptor.
And this third guy too, right?
The third guy has to, yeah, okay. All right, so that's 2 shots.
So
and
3
he's
guys
15
going into the
15 inches, right?
right.
Yeah. Okay, so it's double shots.
So 3 guys going into the contemptor, and then the rest of them are going to go
Into the Balrog, yeah.
the demon prince. Okay.
Which is 1, 2, 3 guys. And this guy has to be contemptor, but he's going to be more than 15 inches. So
Yep.
he's just 1 shot. So supercharging, and we'll contemptor first. So they moved, but they're assault weapons because they're assault 2.
That's fine.
I mean, they're rapid weapons. Yeah, okay, so hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. Good, because he would have just torched himself. Okay, so 1 guy dies, but because of the Primaris Ancient, he gets to fire a shot off. And we'll also check for that apothecary doing something. So this still counts as getting a shot off. So we re-roll that
Go for it.
now, yeah. Okay, so he's good. This is a miss. And it's strength 8.
Toughness 7, so 3 to 1.
Okay, so 4 wounds.
And 1 guy is going to be removed from play.
Yes. You can get possibly. So we'll just let him down for now.
Got it. What's the AP on this?
AP is AP -4.
So he's going to get a 5-up invuln save against ranged attacks. He saves 1, but 3 of them do go through.
6 points.
6 points of damage is going to reduce him down to 3 wounds remaining. Okay?
All right. So these guys are plugging into the Demon Prince. So they're hitting on 3s and re-rolling 1s. Okay. So 5 hits, strength 8.
Toughness 6, so 3 to 1.
Beautiful. 5 wounds.
5 wounds on the Demon Prince.
At -4. So you're in rolls.
You said 5, right?
5, yes, sir.
3-up invulns. We failed 1. He's got 2 wounds remaining. We're gonna spend a command point and try and convert this into 3. We do, so no damage.
All right, nice. Okay, all we can do then is enter the charging phase.
Okay.
So Greyfax is going to charge the Demon Prince 9 inches.
9 inches, okay. Nope.
I'm going to re-roll the 1.
So we're down to 3 command points, okay?
Boom! She is
She
in.
makes it, go for it.
She is in. I don't know if she wanted to be in. We'll see if this guy can get in. 4. I don't think he can. No, he misses. He's still a little shaken from that last. That's it. That's it for charges. No one else is. Well, let's see the chaplain. Yeah, we'll try to bring the chaplain in.
Let's do it.
8. No, it's not going to be enough.
Measure it up.
Yeah, it's not enough. Okay, we're done.
Okay.
4 attacks and a master-crafted power sword.
Okay.
Okay, and it's so 4 attacks. Would I really miss having an extra attack on the charge? But that doesn't work anymore. All right, so she's got weapon skill 3.
Go for it.
Oh, she whiffs 3 shots, but 1 goes in, and it's so she is strength 3, so she'll need a 5, right?
She's gonna need
no,
6.
No, 6s. Ooh, okay. Go Greyfax. Yes.
2 damage is all she needs. He's got a 3-up invuln,
For the Emperor.
which he fails. You have 2 command points remaining, right? So we're gonna burn 1 of these and let's pray for a 3. That's a 5.
That's a 5.
He is good.
Okay.
Okay?
Uh-oh.
He gets to swing back. He's got 8 attacks because of Diabolic Strength. Looking for 2s. 6s triggered Death to the False Emperor. This many, 10. Looking for anything but 9 wounds, -2 and 2.
-2, huh?
Yep.
So she needs 5s. How many?
9.
9. I may have made a mistake with Greyfax. She's dead. She saves, actually not so bad. She saves, well, Yeah. She got smattered.
Okay. Consolidating 3 inches to his closest enemy model, which would be this dude, and ending our move. That's the end of that. I don't know your morale test because all of these guys are gone. You have lost one dude over here, but they can't fail a morale test. No other casualties that you've suffered this turn that would trigger a morale test, right?
They did shoot, yeah. No, there's no other.
Okay, victory points, it looks like you hold 1. Are you within 3 inches of the
Within
center of
3
the objective?
inches,
Yes, so that's
Yes,
3 and 4. No, actually, 1, 2, 3, because this is the active one.
Right.
Battle Run 2 for the Thousand Suns, and it's not looking good because their general is having an off day today. But let's see if we can make something work. Movement phase. We're gonna start with this fella. He's gonna move up to right about here to stay within 6 of this dude. This guy is just gonna get a little bit closer up to right about there. Ariman is gonna go over here. Magnus is going to move his 16, ending his move like so. And that's gonna be the end of the movement phase, at which point Team Purple are gonna arrive from Deep Strike, and they are going to position themselves like
Think of sorcery.
so. That's going to be the end of the movement phase. We're going to move on into the psychic phase. We're going to start with the Scarab Occult Terminator. He is going to attempt to manifest temporal manipulation. And he gets a 6, which is enough for this to go off. He's going to restore D3 wounds on the Warlord for a total of 3 wounds. So the Warlord is going to go up to 5 wounds remaining. The Demon Prince is going to attempt to manifest Diabolic Strength, and he's going to put it on himself. He gets an 8, that's going to be successfully manifested, so +2 to his strength and +1 attack. And then he is going to attempt to manifest Smite. Close visible is this dude, I want to say. Let's see if we can make this go off. We get a 10. That's going to be successfully manifested. That's going to be D3 mortal wounds for a total of 1.
No, so he's got 1 wound left.
If that's the case, I'm going to burn my last command points, and I'm going to try and kill this guy off. No!
Oh my god. That's
No
hilarious.
command points remaining, but the guy lives with a single wound. Ahriman is going to go next. Ahriman will attempt to manifest Weaver of Fates. He gets an 11. He improves it by 1, 12. We're going to put 3 up invuln save on Magnus. Next up, Ahriman will attempt to manifest Warp Time. You know what? We're going to go with Smite with Ahriman next. Close visible is this dude with a single wound. We get a 7. D3 is 1. So this guy is now removed from play.
He did smite. Okay.
And now we're going to attempt to manifest Warp Time. We're going to attempt to manifest Warp Time with Magnus. And on Magnus, we get a 7 + 1, that's an 8. So Magnus is going to get to move 1 additional time. So Magnus is just going to move up to right about here, ending his move like so. This guy is going to go next. He's going to attempt to manifest Prescience. He gets an 8. He's going to put Prescience on him. Then he's going to attempt to manifest Smite. Close visible is this dude. He gets a 9. That's D3 mortal wounds for a total of 3 mortal wounds.
That's a flyer, right?
Yep. 10, so he's going to go down to 8 wounds remaining, right?
10, yeah. And the pilot gets a nosebleed.
8 wounds remaining on the flyer. Last guy in the psychic phase is Magnus. Magnus is going to attempt to manifest Magnus is going to attempt to manifest Infernal Gateway. He's got to go against the nearest enemy model, which would be this dude over here.
Okay.
Let's see if this goes off. Infernal Gateway is Warp Charge 8. We reroll Psychic Test of 1. We get a 7. We improve it by 2 for a 9. That's successfully manifested.
And what does it do?
That's going to do on this dude D3 mortal wounds, and then every unit within 3 inches of him is going to suffer D3 mortal wounds in addition.
Jesus. What, every unit, wait, it does D3 on him?
And D3 within 3 inches of him.
What the fuck?
I know.
I hate you. Where's Greyfax? That's what she was brought here for.
Yep.
Charging demon princes. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 units.
The tank is not within 3?
No. Nope.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll for the character, this dude, D3, is going to be 2.
2. Alright. So he's got 5, so he's got 3 left.
Okay, we're rolling
This guy?
for this guy,
Lieutenant.
3.
So he's got 2 left. Minkia.
Okay, this guy in the back, 3.
Fuck me. The Primaris captain. He's got 6 wounds. He took 3?
He's got 6 wounds?
6 wounds. Primaris captain, yes.
Jesus Christ. So 3 wounds, and then these dudes over here.
Aggressors.
D3, 3.
1 dies and 1 wound. Fuck me. Hate you.
Who's, by the way, giving them the buff of reroll everything?
He is.
He is. Okay, cool. Next up, we are going to attempt to manifest Bolt of Change. We're going to put it on the guy that's giving them all the buffs. It's Warp Charge 8. We get an 8, improve it by 2, 10. That's successfully manifested.
That can target, he's a character.
I know. I can. It says if manifest the selected enemy unit that's wholly within 18 plus 6 for them of the Psyker and invisible to it, that unit suffers D3 mortal wounds. So let's see if we can do 3. We can. He is gone.
You can't kill the captain.
Unfortunately, he's dead.
No.
Okay, moving on. We are going to manifest the last psychic power. Closest visible enemy model from Magnus is this dude we said.
The chaplain.
Yes, manifesting smites. We get an 11, improved by 2. That's going to be super smites for 2d6 damage, 8 points of damage.
That was horrible. That was their whole command section. It's been liquefied.
That's going to be the end of psychic phase, moving on into the shooting phase. In the shooting phase, we're going to start with this dude. He is going to, he's equipped with 2 butcher cannons. He's going to put both of them into the Hellblaster unit. So 8 shots with him. He's degraded. He's hitting on 3s, but we put prescience on him. So he's hitting on 2s, and he's going to be re-rolling 1s because of him. It's a heavy weapon, butcher cannons are, but he did move. So looking for 2s, re-rolling 1s. Re-rolling 1s. It's a good thing that we're re-rolling them. All of them hit. Strength 8, toughness 4, anything but 2 wounds. And that's going to be 6 of them, -1 and 2 points of damage each.
Okay, so 6 at -1. So these are
4 up saves.
They do 2 damage each.
2 damage each, so that's 2 guys.
2 guys dead.
And also, in addition, just keep in mind that this unit is going to have -2 to their leadership during the morale phase, in addition to the casualties. So,
fine. Him out. Him out. Okay. All right. That squad is. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4 guys left. Okay, at a 4 or better, they can muster that one last charge. So,
2 guys looking for 4s.
guys, yeah. 1 does it.
Okay.
Okay, so he shoots, he gets to shoot.
Okay.
He's gonna put the shot on, oh actually, what's he got left? 1 what left?
No, he's at full wounds.
He's got a little 1 there, that's not him.
No, he's at full wounds. He didn't take any damage.
Oh, okay. And how much damage? Is he?
4 points of damage. 4 wounds.
4 wounds. Okay. He's going to shoot at him.
Okay, go for it.
And so it's hitting on threes, re-rolling ones.
Okay.
2 hits.
Okay.
Strength 8.
Toughness 4.
Toughness 4. Oh wait. Re-roll that.
Why is he re-rolling then? Because
of the lieutenant that's there.
Okay. Okay.
T minus 4.
So 5 up in wound saves. We
2
take
damage
2
each.
points of damage. So he is going to be removed from play.
Okay, now I removed him. Okay.
Ironman is gonna fire his Inferno Bolt pistol. He's gonna take a pot shot at this unit down here.
Okay.
Looking for 2 hits. 4 versus toughness on the Devastators.
Toughness
5. So 5's the wounds.
Aggressors.
1 wound on aggressors. Minus 2 to AP.
Okay, so they're in cover, so he gets
minus
a
1.
minus
So 4
1.
up armor save. Right?
Come on, yep.
Do they have a...
Oh, we will burn a reroll 2.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so
Emperor
he lives, and then we're gonna go with these dudes next. Let's say that the Inferno Bolters are gonna go into this group of Hellblasters up at the top, and then the heavy weapons are gonna go down at the bottom. Okay, so there's 2, 4, 6, 8 bolter shots going in here. Their ballistic skill is a 3. They're within 9 inches of Magnus, so they're gonna be re-rolling once. Re-rolling ones. That's 5 hits. Strength 4, toughness 4. That's going to be just 2 of them with minus 2, but they're in cover, so minus 1.
So 4s. 1 takes a wound. Okay.
Okay, and then the Soul Reaper Cannon is going to go into the bottom, looking for 3s. All of them hit. Strength 5, toughness.
Toughness. These guys are toughness 5.
Toughness 5, so force to wound. 3 of them, I believe these are going to be minus 3, and a single point of damage each.
Okay, so they're 3 up saves. They're in cover. Oh. 2 go through. You said to do how much damage?
Single point of damage each.
Oh. Okay, so 1 dies, and then 1 hit goes over to. Oh.
That guy's dead.
Yeah. Oh, that's the sergeant. Okay.
That guy takes a wound, and there's the missile rack here as well. 2 shots looking for 3s. 1 hit, 1 reroll because of Magnus. 2 hits, strength 8, toughness 5. 3s to wound. Nothing. Okay, that's the end of what we can do in the shooting phase. In the charge phase, we are declaring a charge with the Demon Prince into the repulsor.
The Demon Prince into the repulsor. Okay.
Yep.
We're firing everything on. Let's let it loose. Okay, so we'll start with the Frag Storm. The Frag Storm, 5 Frag Storms. Okay, hold on. That's
23.
yeah. Thank you. Okay. And looking for 6s.
Yep.
And I'm not re-rolling anymore.
One more.
Okay, and these are strength 4.
Toughness is 6, so 5 to wound.
1 wound.
1 wound, looking for a 3 up in wound save on the Demon Prince. We save it.
Okay. Okay, these are the Onslaught Gatling cannons, both heavy and normal.
Okay.
Okay, these are strength 5.
Toughness 6, so 5 to wound. 1. Looking for a 3 up in wound. Good.
Good. Okay, Iron Hail. Nothing. 2 Crack Storm. Yeah, 2 Crack Storm. Nothing. Las Cannons. That would have been nice. It has fired everything. Okay.
Cool. Charge distance with the Demon Prince is going to be And 8, you said that the
-2.
repulsor has a -2, so that's a 6. But 6 inches is still gonna get us in there.
Yep.
And 6 inches is gonna get us up to right about there,
Okay.
let's say.
Yep.
Within an inch of the repulsor. With his 5 wounds, Magnus is gonna go next. He is going to be declaring a charge against the repulsor, the character over here, and the character over here.
Okay. Well, this is this dude, right? Yeah.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Okay. All right. So we'll start with him, the lieutenant. Misses. He's got 6, so it's 6 and then 12.
Jesus Christ, Dave, what are you doing?
That's nice. Too bad the 5s weren't. They were almost. Okay, so 5 hit. Strength 4, so.
Toughness 7, so 5
Yeah,
to 1.
5. Rerolling the 1. Nothing.
Okay.
All that firing for naught.
Charge distance with Magnus is going to be 8 inches. If I go towards the repulsor, it's going to be -2 to his charge, right? So for a 6.
But you did declare a charge towards it.
I did. Well, 6 is going to get me to the repulsor. So we are going to do this. And then Ahriman will charge. Ahriman will... We're going to charge these 2 guys.
These 2.
Yep.
Go for it. Okay,
So
for
Overwatch
him,
from him.
nothing.
Okay, Overwatch from this dude.
Overwatch for him. Okay, so we start off the first 4. 4 and then 12. 3 and his what's his shtick again? He's
It's 4 versus 4, so 4s.
Yes.
2 of them.
Two go through.
AP.
0.
So 3 up armor saves. He fails 1, so he is. They're gonna take a wound, right?
Takes a wound.
Okay, and he's gonna go down to 4 wounds remaining. So I just realized as I was taking wounds off of Ahriman that this guy actually had 5. The Exalted Sorcerer that was here had 5 wounds to begin with. You did 4 points of damage to him, so he did have a wound left. But I'm gonna leave him out of the game because it would have influenced probably how you shot later on. So you may have finished him off. So we're gonna leave that as it is. So charge distance with.
You'll never forget that he has 5 wounds.
True. I'm having an off day, I'm telling you. So charge distance with Ahriman is going to be 10. That's going to be sufficient to get us where we want to go. You know what? We're just gonna do this and try and get rid of this dude over here. These guys are within 10 inches of the repulsor. He has a -2 when charging, so they would need double 6s to make the charge against the repulsor in a conga line, which is exactly what we're going to try and do. And no, it's not going to happen. So that's a failed charge. Magnus is going to swing 7 times, looking for 2s. He's not hard to hit, right?
No.
Re-rolling 1s, 2, 4, 6 hits. Strength is 16 with the Blade of Magnus. Toughness is 8. Right? So 2s to wounds, all of them wound, 6 of them, -4 and 3 points of damage each.
So -4, so he gets no, they just go right in.
So that's going to be 6 times 3, 18 points of damage.
Oh, does it blow up?
Let's see.
It was just no invulnerable save on it.
He
Does
does
blow
not.
up.
Okay,
There you
at
go.
this point in time, Magnus is gonna get to pile in 3 towards closest enemy, which is this guy. Let's call that a 3-inch pile-in move. And should we go next?
Yeah, let's do this.
Okay, let's do this. So Ahriman has.
Oh, you know what?
4.
Hold on. I'm gonna interrupt the. I'm gonna interrupt the 2 command points,
If you'd
right?
like to do so.
Yes. I'm at 0 command points. Let's see if he can be a hero. He's got some nasty. He's a little nasty dude. He's got weapon skill 3. He's got his Boltstorm Gauntlet. He's got 3 shots. Oh, he's not the sergeant because I fucked up. He's got 2 shots. -1 to hit because of the gauntlet.
So looking for fours. Go for it.
Pair of hits. Okay. So that does melee. That does strength times 2. So strength 8.
That is 4, so 2 is to wound.
2 is to wound. Reroll once because of the lieutenant.
Okay.
2 wounds.
AP.
AP -3.
AP -3 is going to be a 6-up armor save or a 4-up invuln save because of Ahriman's Sigil of Corruption. We save 1, we take 1.
Does D3.
D3.
Yes,
3. He's going to go down to a single wound remaining, but he lives and he is going to be swinging back. He's got 4 attacks, looking for 2s. 6 is triggered Death of the False Emperor. This many. 6 versus...
Toughness 5.
3 is to wounds. That's going to be 2 of them with -1.
Okay, so it's 4s.
Go for it.
All right. Praise the Emperor. Oh, and I can't reroll anymore. It goes through.
That's going to be 3 points of damage.
Yeah, he's dead. So you get to consolidate.
He gets to consolidate 3 inches towards the closest enemy model, which would get him here. But that means that he gets to swing at Ahriman with a single wound, in which case I am going to elect not to pile in or consolidate into the dude, and that's going to be the end of what I can do. So morale tests.
Morale on these guys?
So you lost 2 guys. They were hit with a butcher cannon for an additional -2. So 4 plus 6 is 10.
Okay,
their leadership
reroll
is
because of him. So their leadership is 8. They reroll because of him.
Well, they reroll because they're Space Marines as well. They shall know no fear, right? They get to reroll their morale tests.
I have to look it up. It's okay, hold on. The Primaris does something. Oh, add 1 to their leadership. So made their leadership 9.
You still fail it with 6s, right? You are 1 over it. So that's going to be, unless I'm mistaken, 1 additional guy removed from play.
Yeah. Okay. On a 4 or better, he gets to shoot again.
They do this even in the morale phase?
Okay. Any infantry model is destroyed within 6 inches of a friendly chapter agent before removing the model as a casualty.
Go for it.
So that's it.
Yep.
So he's got 2 shots. He will put it on. It has to be, no, it could be anybody. No, I can target any characters. Can't screen characters anymore, can they?
That is true.
I'll put them on him.
Go for it.
Okay.
Well, actually, who's firing? Who are you killing?
This would be. This is this squad. I'm gonna kill. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Depends on who died just now.
This guy.
Okay, cool. He can, unless they're closer, which it doesn't look like they are, go for it.
Yeah,
you want to go against
Right.
Ahriman?
So we'll go against Ahriman.
Go for it. 2 shots.
2 hits.
Okay.
And supercharged, of course. Oh, it doesn't even need. Well, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it's supercharged. Why not? Live large. Strength 8. So 2s.
to wound.
Reroll because of the lieutenant. 2 wounds.
Okay. We're looking for 4-up invuln saves on Ahriman. No, he is
He's dead.
removed from play.
Okay, and he's out.
So it's the end of player turn 2 for 1,000 Suns. We hold this objective for 1, this objective for 2, and we hold this one for 2 more for a total of 4. Time the game at 8 victory points each, and we will be moving on into Battle Round 3 for
I just have to make a comment on
Yes.
this about entering battle round 3. Yes, I think that this just shows the vagaries of 40K. You can have a good turn, you can have a poor turn, but it doesn't mean just because you have a poor turn doesn't mean you can't have a good turn later. That was brutal. That took out my command, the repulsor. That was like half the force. Very, very well played, guys.
Chaos is fickle. We'll see what happens in Battle Round 3. Anything you want to roll to see which objective is going to be the active one?
Yes.
It's going to be a 3. This is 4, 1, 5, 2.
3, go.
Which means 3 is
Underneath
back here.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
movement phase. Then speaking of that, we will, we're going to go into our ITC rule, safe as can be, first floor blocking. Put him in the reroll wound buff over here.
Yep.
What he does is pivot, the one pivot, and then he jets. And that was 20 inches.
Cool.
Okay. And he's there. 6 inches is going to put him right over this area. He does that. He does that. 6 inches. It's going to put him right on the other side of this. He's technically back. This base is pretty big, but let's consider him back a little bit more. We are done moving. These guys will put their bolt rifles on. Gonna put them on the Demon Prince. 5 shots. For a hit, looking for 5s. 1 wound. No, wait, AP -1.
3 up minimal save. He fails it, no rerolls, so he is gonna go down to 4 wounds remaining.
Okay. Stalker bolt rifle, same thing, he's gonna shoot that into him. Couldn't hit. Oh, that's a wound.
That's a wound, looking for a 3 up.
AP -1.
3 up minimal, he passes, he's good.
Okay. It's on Magnus.
Last cannons on Magnus.
Assault cannons on the Demon Prince.
Okay.
Alright, so hitting on, so it's 3s, that's, he moves, so it's hitting on 4s, and I don't get the additional +1, so it's hitting on 4s. So here's the last cannons on Magnus. 1 hit,
Okay.
and it's a wound.
Okay. Magnus has got Weaver of Fates on him, so he's gonna do his 3 up minimal save, which he saves.
Okay, great. Alright, this is the assault cannons that were on the little guy. Oh, the Demon Prince. Hitting on 4s. Okay, these are strength 6s.
He's toughness 6, so 4 to
So
1.
4 to the wound. Come on. Rerolling 1s. 4 wounds. That's -2 roll.
Doesn't matter, we're looking for a 3 up minimal save. 3 up minimal saves, and we failed 3 of them. He's got 4 wounds remaining.
So that's you got 1.
He's gonna go down to a single wound
Those do 1
remaining.
damage each.
Here we go.
All right, it's getting interesting. The Primaris Ancient is going to fire his gun. Oh, the end of the movement phase. Sorry, 4+. Let's see if we get a guy back.
Okay.
Hold on a sec. Okay, so 4 or better, he doesn't come back. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so that was it for that. So he shoots his rifle. He hits. No wounds.
Okay.
Okay. Bolt Storm gauntlets from the big guy.
Okay.
He's hitting on 2s, I believe.
Okay.
So he hit 3 shots, and it's strength 4.
Toughness is 6, so 5 to 1.
Oh, re-roll that. Maybe he can whisper. Oh, he whispers a secret in his ear. Okay, so no AP. Damage
5
1.
3 up minimal save. You save it.
All right. The lieutenant has not shot,
Okay.
so he will fire his master-crafted bolt storm thing. Hits 2 times and wounds.
Wounds
Strength
once.
4. Yeah, it's a wound.
Okay. We are looking for a 3 up minimal save, which we failed.
2 damage.
That's going to remove the Warlord.
Okay, now the plasma guys are going to shoot. Plasma guys are going to superheat and unload on Mr. Magnus.
Okay. 3 looks like.
Ooh, only 3. Wow. Okay, so 3. Double tapping. Rerolling 1s. Okay, so that's 4 hits. Strength 8, toughness 7,
so 3 wounds.
3s. 2 wounds.
On Magnus, looking for 3 up invuln saves. We saved them both.
Typical Magnus. The heavy guys haven't shot yet. Oh, these guys haven't shot yet. Okay, so 5 shots from the heavy guys. We will. No, not 5, 4 shots. 13. Now they're going to put them on Magnus.
Okay, go for it.
Wish they could double tap, but they can. Okay, so they're going to do heavy. There's no reroll ones.
Let's call that a. So you just got one of them?
1.
So 3 up invuln save on Magnus, which he saves.
I know. Oh, that's him. That's awful. Why would that happen?
So 3 casualties here, and moving on to these guys.
Moving on to these guys, we'll shoot at Magnus. 5 shots. They're all shaken. Nothing. The big guy.
This guy over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's,
He's
that's the captain.
going into Magnus.
He's going in.
Okay, go for it.
6. I don't know what I need.
Looks close. You know what? Let's do this.
Yeah. He was also back a little bit, remember?
That's okay.
Moving back. Oh, he's in.
He's in. Okay.
Right, yep.
Move him in.
Okay.
And we're gonna put this back, I guess, like something like so.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, so he's going to charge. The lieutenant is going to charge.
Okay, go for it.
He's in. The Primaris Ancient is going to charge.
Okay.
And he's in. And he's going to, this lieutenant's going to charge.
Okay.
Lieutenant, he's in. Okay. And can anyone else charge? The plasma guys are going to go for the charge. 6, I don't think they get it.
Yeah, that's.
They don't make it, no.
Not. I don't. Actually, they made this guy.
Well, no, because this is 6. It's up against your guy.
Well, they have to end their charge within an inch of him. This is less than an inch,
Would be in.
so they could get there.
Okay. Dog pile on Magnus. Well, then the apothecary's going to have to see what he can do. He can't get anywhere, actually.
Yeah, he's got to go
He's
around
stuck.
them all, and that's going to be really tough. Okay, cool.
And
So
can this charge? Well, let's see if he can make it. 8, he'll probably be able to make it. Was he?
Yep.
Yeah, sure, why not? We'll get in there. Okay,
Okay,
everybody.
here we go. That's one big pile here.
All right, well,
So who are we activating first?
all right, so we'll start with the captain. Yeah, we're going to do the Bolt Storm gauntlets.
Okay.
So he's hitting on 2s, now he's hitting on 3s.
Okay,
He's got 5 attacks.
go for it.
Hitting on 2s, come on. Rerolling 1s. 4 go in. So this is strength 8.
So 3 for 1.
3s. Beautiful, 4 wounds.
4 wounds. On Magnus, we are looking for 4 3 up invuln saves on Magnus. We fail 1.
3. 2
2.
wounds.
So Magnus is going to go down to 11 wounds remaining.
2 lieutenants. 4 attacks each, so it's going to resolve them at this
Sure.
time. Doesn't really matter.
8.
Hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s. Okay, so strength 4, toughness, so wounding on 5s. And nice. So 4 wounds.
4 wounds.
No AP.
3 ups. Save them all.
The ancient 4 attacks. Okay, so 4 hits. 1 wound.
3 up invuln.
Of course.
Zinj protects.
Well.
There you go.
Second rank.
You're good.
All right. Okay, sergeant is 3, and there's 2 dudes.
And then 5s.
2.
2 of them. Looking for 3s. We fail 1.
Oh,
so he's going to go down to 10 wounds remaining. 10 wounds remaining on Magnus. And then the flyer is the last one that can do something.
He's got 3 attacks. We'll buy on the Magnus.
3 attacks with the flyer, getting on 5s or 6s.
Hitting 6s.
There you go.
Nothing.
Okay. You know that you are messing with the Primarch, right? He's gonna get to swing back now, and let's see what happens. So who's your warlord? This guy over here?
The warlord, yeah.
How many wounds does he have?
He's got a lot. 6 wounds.
And does he have an in-roll save?
He does. He's got a 4-up in roll save, but the minute you go to target him, he will activate the armor and dominus, and he'll get a 3-up in roll save just like you.
Cool. 7 attacks still. He is going to... I'm trying to figure out if I want to even take a chance on it. I'm not. I'm going to put all of them into your warlord. Looking for 2s.
Nice.
Re-rolling 1s. 6s triggered Death of the False Emperor. Re-rolling 1s. This does not trigger anything. Wounding on anything but this many. 2,
What's your
4,
strength?
6, 8, 16.
8 wounds? Sorry, so we're going to activate the armor and dominus. It was a nice try, good eye. Okay, so looking for 3s. The Emperor protects! Okay, so 4 times he did.
That's going to be 4 times 3, 12 points of damage.
He's dead.
And that's going to be Slay the Warlord. Morale tests or anything like that,
Yep.
actually over here, right?
Oh, he's fine.
They are good. On victory points, so you got 2 here.
2. Got that?
You got 1 here and you got 1 there
Yeah.
for a total of 4. Moving on into battle round 3 for the Thousand Suns. This guy's gonna stay put. He's locked in combat. He's not gonna be disengaging. These guys are gonna be moving 5, ending their move something like so. That's the end of the movement phase, moving on into the psychic phase. In the psychic phase, this guy is going to attempt to manifest temporal manipulation. He gets a 7. That's enough for this to go off. He's going to restore D3 wounds on Magnus for total of. You want to call that a 1 or you want to call that a cocked dice?
Well, that's cocked, but the way to do it is the... Okay.
Okay, so still 1. So Magnus is going to go up to 11 wounds remaining. He's going to attempt to manifest Smite. He gets a 7. He improves it by 2 for a 9. That's going to be D6 mortal wounds. All of them are in base contact with him, so we get to pick who we go against. Let's go against the guy with the banner. D6 mortal wounds is 4. The banner guy died, so on a 4 or better, he may come back to life temporarily.
Well,
so let's see. 4 up?
No, he doesn't.
Okay.
Oh, lieutenant.
The lieutenant, is that the guy with the wounds?
Yeah.
We're gonna target him next. We're gonna attempt to manifest Bolt of Change. We reroll psychic tests of 1. We get a 6. We improve it by 2. That's an 8. That's successfully manifested. It's gonna inflict D3 mortal wounds for a total of 2. Doombolt, and we are going to be putting Doombolt on the flyer. Let's see if we can make it go off. We can. This goes off with 12. That's going to be D3 mortal wounds on the flyer for a total of 1. So he's going to go down to 7 wounds remaining. I got it. 7. And his movement in the next phase, if he lives, is going to be halved and he cannot advance. That's all we can do in the psychic phase. We're going to move on into the shooting phase. This guy is going to shoot. The only target that he has is this poor schmuck over here, so he's going to fire 2 butcher cannons into him. He is looking for 3s. He misses twice. And then this is strength 8, toughness is 4, I assume, so 2 is for wounds. 2, 4, 5 of them with -1 and 2 points of damage each.
So it's 6 damage, he's dead.
Okay. What they're gonna do is Inferno bolt guns are gonna go in here, and then we're gonna fire the heavy weapons in here. So let's do the heavy weapons. 2 missiles, Hellfire missiles going into this dude, looking for 3s. 2 hits, strength 8, toughness 4. So double 1s are not going to wound anybody. The Reaper cannon, looking for 3s. All of them hit, strength 5, toughness 4, 3s to wound. That's going to be 3 of them with -3. But he's in cover, so -2. 5s, yep.
Cool. 1 goes through.
1 goes through, so
How much damage?
takes a wound.
Oh, he's got 1 wound.
4, 6, 8 shots going in here. 8 shots, looking for 3s. We are actually going to be re-rolling 1s because we're within 9 inches of Magnus. We have 1, 2 misses, 4 versus 4. We missed twice, so that's 4 of them with -2.
So -2, 3 die. Oh, how many damage?
Single point damage each.
Okay, so 2 dies and 1 wound. 1 wound on him. 1 wound
Okay.
on him. They got 1 gap.
That's going to be the end of the shooting phase. We're going to move on into the fight phase, and we're going to resolve this combat. We're going to put 4 on the flyer, 3 on the character back here.
Okay.
Okay, so 4 on the flyer, looking for 2s, re-rolling 1s. 6 is triggered Death to False Emperor, so that's 2 more. 2 more. That's this many on the flyer. Re-rolling 1s. 6 is triggered Death to the False Emperor, so 1 more. That's this many on the character. 16 on the flyer. Anything but, right?
Yep.
So this many, so that's 2, 4, 5 of them. And then on the character, 4 of them. So this is going to be 5 minus 4s and 3 points of damage.
That's it.
Does it explode?
No.
No. So that is removed from play. And then same thing for the character. Do you have an animal?
No, he's dead.
Okay. They get to swing
Swank it
back.
back. Here you go. 2 wounds.
2 wounds, looking for a 3-up invuln save. He fails both of them, so he is going to go down to 9 wounds remaining, and he is in the second tier. Morale tests over there. D6,
Okay.
2 plus 3 is 5. They are good. I am holding this one for 1. I am not holding this one. I am holding this one for 2.
This combat. He's not going to move. These 3 are going to.
Roll a dice, D6 for the objective before you move away from that one.
Yeah.
Let's see. 6
Six,
means
all of them.
all of them are worth 2 victory points. Interesting.
Well, that's it. Very interesting. Yeah. Just I get the benefit of cover over there. For what it's worth. They're going to tuck and roll. Okay.
Skipping directly into the shooting phase.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. These guys are locked in combat, so no shooting for them.
Yep. Okay, so 3 shots here into these guys. 3 hits. Pair of wounds.
Pair of wounds, 8B.
-1.
-1, damage.
1.
Okay, so they have a 2-up armor save. -1 takes them to a 3-up armor save, but all is thus special roll against anything damage 1 reduces their save by, improves their save by 1, so it's still 2s. They're good.
Okay. Let's put some plasma into them.
Okay.
Let's supercharge that shit. 6 hits.
Okay.
1, it does not wound, and there's no lieutenants around.
Okay. That leaves these dudes, but they don't really have a
Yeah,
line
no
of sight on
charge.
anybody, so we're moving on into the charge phase. No charges to declare. Ongoing combat is this.
3, 2s. 4. Nothing.
6 attacks right now. Looking for 2s. Re-rolling 1s. And that's all of them dead. I'm gonna stay where I am, and that's gonna be it. Well, you get 2 here, and you get 2 here for a total of 4.
Right.
That takes you up to 17 victory points. So this guy is gonna stay where he is. These people are gonna stay where they are. These guys are just gonna do this. Magnus moves 14 inches, so he is gonna get here.
See what you're getting at.
And the movement, psychic phase, they are gonna attempt to manifest temporal manipulation. It does not go off. He's gonna attempt to manifest bolt or change. This guy is gonna be the target of this psychic test. He rerolls psychic test of 1. He gets it. That's going to be D3 mortal wounds on the guy with a single wound. He's dead.
He's dead.
So this guy is no longer there. Moving on, he's gonna attempt to manifest smite. Close visible is these dudes over here.
Wait, close is visible?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. His toenail.
Exactly. He gets an 8. He improves it by 1. That's a 9. That's going to be D6 mortal wounds for a total of 4.
4
on these dudes over here. They're single wound each.
Oh, I'm sorry. 2.
2. Okay. He can no longer see them. That's the end of that. These guys are going to fire all of their weapons over here, starting with the missile rack. Hits, wounds, that's 2 wounds with -2.
2 wounds and -2.
Yep,
Okay, so they're in cover, so it's -1, so they're looking for 4s.
that's D3 each for a total of 3 and 1.
So 1's dead and 1's at 1 wound.
Okay,
Okay.
Soul Reaper Cannon. Hits 3 times, wounds on 3s. One of them with -3.
5, he's good. Because it's 3, they're in cover, -1.
Okay,
It's -2.
cool. And then we're gonna fire 2, 4, 6, 8 shots with the rapid fire bolters. We get this many, and then 4s. We get just 1 with -2.
1 with -2.
Yep.
On who? Those guys?
Yep.
So it becomes -1.
Yep.
Okay, so 4s. Yes.
He is good. That's gonna be it. That's gonna be all I can do. At the end of this turn, I get 2, I get 4, I get 6 victory points, tying the game at 17 victory points each. But you had some casualties over here, and you had some casualties over here.
Okay, so these guys. Ooh, reroll.
Reroll.
They're good.
Good. Over here.
Reroll.
They lost how many guys?
So they lost 1 guy. Oh, so they're okay.
They're good.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the end of that. So we're about to go into turn 5, but we were talking about this. It's not looking very good for Imperial Fists at the moment. We got mobility, we got movement on them, and we can probably have a higher damage output than Imperial Fists at the moment.
Yes.
Are we going to call it at this point in time? The game is tight as far as victory points go, but turn 5 is not going to be looking good for the good guys. David?
Very good game.
It's been an awesome
Excellent game, yes.
Enjoyable as always. It was a weird turnaround, but that's 40K for you, I guess.
That was a beautiful turnaround. I think there's a lesson to be learned there that it's never really over.
Guys, that's all we had for you from the Carcosa Club today. Leave a like,
40K
leave a
Friday.
comment. Yep. Subscribe to the channel, and we will catch you next time.